this is a match where they have to pay attention to the small details, not get taken off guard, but PCIFIC already getting kills that they needed. It's Lovers Rock and LaRock off board, and that spike should be able to go down, but Waddle here early, and a big double kill. qpert needs to note Rosé
been able to convert. As it looks like Seven's going to get away with a run it back here. In fact, no, he's just sending it right in, and well, maybe that little bit of extra freedom comes back to cost him.
Yeah, the thing is though, Ninja on this angle with a judge, you think this would be the perfect position for a judge chamber to be in. Not the case. Doesn't win his duel, and well, BBL are 2 to the goods.
Judge chamber just sounds crazy in general, but a weapons maestro as he is has been relieved of his duties. It's only Waddle here, backfilling the A site space. Needs to buy some time, stall this one out for a rotation, but Spike goes in.
Yeah, told me today in the makeup room that it was 20 DMs he'd done in the past day, so let's see if he can make that one count. It doesn't seem as if that's going to be the case.
I think that's just makeup room small talk, Cairo. Best leave that one unsaid.
Yeah, let's definitely. Zalarante's the one to get the Guardian back. Realistically for PCIFIC right now, it's how much they can make BBL pay for this round.
Last player standing.
Yeah, everyone on about 400, 600 credits, so any damage is good damage here. qpert does find one, recovers the Guardian, but it doesn't look like it's
to stop a full pack heading his way. He's here in the steps, he's calling for it, and he's only good for one.
Yeah, the rest of the Pacific players heard the TP, so he would have been on high alert there, as this rotation's already in motion.
And Alarante hasn't considered this. There's nothing to stop Lovers Rock beginning to impede on this retake, and it's lovely stuff. And PCIFIC only really one back. It's through Ninja. Spike's still not committed. As BBL head elsewhere, time is low.
Oh, it's going to be cut incredibly fine. Quite a few times this happened in the previous game. I don't think Rose actually has enough on this. He's maybe left it a second too late. No, he does have it, but it is skin of your teeth sort of stuff.
And I mean, Lovers Rock has been deposited towards mid. This might be too many layers as PCIFIC start to retake here. I mean, the thing is, though, they'll have to clear every corner coming back through.
And it is an open plant. Rose has his ult, so BBL should be belt and braces here. No reason that they let this one slip, and with Lovers Rock just sneaking in behind here, it looks like he's got the timing spot on.
Looks to be the case, as the tap of the spike comes through, and the Hunter's Fury as well. So it's Lovers Rock to try and get an ultimate orb and bring that dimensional drift online.
One enemy remains.
Spike wasn't halved, so Seven has to retreat, has to give it up, and that will be a BBL second round. Lots of layers, lots of
want to fight BBL in any of these chokes. It's just a fake out coming in through elbow, but here is the execution.
Seems like an execution,
it's a
because that
fake.
spike is heading elsewhere. BBL looking to play the macro game, and PCIFIC haven't really bit too much into this as the bodies make their way in. This should be a 5-player retake, but instead Alarante looking to play in front of that and misses the mark. Right now BBL have got PCIFIC in a trap and they cannot get out. I'm trying to get out of CT at least, and well, the players of BBL know this. They know that PCIFIC will try and be cheeky, and it's going to be a firing line. BBL 2 versus 1 against the captain of PCIFIC, against qpert. He's got so much to do.
Has a smoke to try and help himself out, but that's about it here, Cairo. So few and far between his chances.
Lovers Rock is not going to meet, as BBL are very quick to accelerate on towards A, and Seven managing to reverse engineer a cage against BBL, and Ninja here as well. So the first engagement went well for PCIFIC, but does it go any better? Because that spike is down and BBL need to get it back.
Yeah, Loita's got a bit of a gap to play into here, but it's an ult to tee him up, and Ninja hits the all-important shot.
Yeah, I mean, Ninja does not want to move. He has an operator and the
B site, which he's moved into now.
Try and get a straggler, and well, that Viper's wall going to be an issue to deal with. As he waits for the first swing out, LaRock very confident as ever. We would expect that to be the case, but doesn't even get in this next round. As once again Ninja tries to get onto a line early, but that Viper's pit.
What are we doing?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I kind of understand maybe trying to play between the lines. Pit goes up, okay, there's never going to be an op here, but there's kind of a reason why that's the case. Waddle does catch one here. It's a big find in middle on Lover's Rock that he gets, and with 7 investing the ult to defend this site, it's one that he'll pick up onto Larocque in the meantime. Rose trading out the body in effect, but PCIFIC with numbers and backside control. Another ult thrown into this. Everything in the workshop invested to make this one stick. PCIFIC going through the...
Use the refract. And, well, with steps held, it is actually a dimensional drift towards the B side.
Yeah, 7 had cleared all the way out, down tiles, through bottom mid. So PCIFIC having assurances that there is no second layer to this as they start to flank themselves.
Just whether Rose can hold on to this being the foundation of this post-plant. PCIFIC, though, very slow in the uptake because of Ninja.
I mean, they have a solid perimeter here now, though. BBL completely boxed into the site itself, and knowing that that backline has been corrupted, now a decision to make. Where do they want to try and fight back out of trouble? It looks like CT is the answer. They're going to be heading into Ninja's neck of the woods. He's got the ult, but for now, it's Alorante finding value through market, shut down by Rose. Big double kill. And with BBL completely remanufacturing this post-plant towards backside, it's not going to be planted for them. Ninja's got to hold the line, and he does. Well, it's right here. It's a direct Ascent.
As a Ninja is caught in no man's land, tries to TP out of the Hunter's Fury, but overall, no connections. Lover's Rock through top mid, TP'd from Plat, and that's given PCIFIC the equaliser.
It has. Looking at this retake now in terms of the tools that they've got, Waddle almost a full belt, no reveal, 7 does. And on the other side, I mean, there's not too much to go off here if you're BBL.
Bring them down.
Rose playing very deep with double shock.
Yeah, and starting to be brought forward, knows that he needs to be playing with his team. Actually, an owl drone to confirm exactly where the angle of approach is for PCIFIC, and as it comes through, that's a good paranoia, and actually a good seize. Loita burning away. qpert managing to get rid of that as PCIFIC overload the site. The shock looks decent. Can he get another? It looks like it. Players low, but it's up to the gunfights. Crewen! Oh!
He's the same strat again.
Yeah, qpert though jumps on towards site and, well, destroys the Omen ultimate. BBL showing the door, not wanting anything to do with this. And PCIFIC don't bite too heavy on this.
They're right back into Ninja though, and he's got a tour de force here.
Do they clear him? And goes for the rifle instead. Not cleared efficiently enough. And gets one. And down below Loita! A big double kill on towards top mid. This is turning into a death match.
All of a sudden, the round given a chance to breathe, though. qpert rotated post-haste over towards A. Hat off the head of Crewen is good information, and with that, Rose has a chance to make a reactive call. The door is broken, but Larocque, the spike carrier, is just trying to sell pressure here.
Trying to, but I mean, not buying into it. Our PCIFIC still 1-1 on the kills. It's up to qpert on site, and he's done this before. An anchor not cleared. Does the camera clear him? It looks like it. As he comes out of cover, he gets caught out. Playoff chances on the line, and time is beginning to tick away. That's a good entry into the round, but the players should know where he is. And, well, the Cypher noted as well, but still, the spy cam for clues. There's onus on the individuals, and I think for PCIFIC, they need to be strong as a unit.
Yeah, almost a full contact out onto a vacant B site here for PCIFIC, and a chance with some time to set up in post-plant. BBL's retake is coming in from CT, and Waddle has managed to get himself in the corner. Reload gives the position away, and 7 is the contact flash here. Trying to set something up as the util tries to clear the corner. Waddle's just been full blinded by his teammate. Paranoia hits the rest of the pack, but there's nothing going. Ninja gets one, and qpert given some space to roam. Ninja again, leaving his captain alive, but as he drops now, it's a 2 versus 1. Only a single. He's stationed not too far away from A in Link, as Ninja's now making noise on B, where the heavier side leans for BBL.
I don't know if that camera's actually seen the chamber move in towards this corner.
Fake out, just making so much noise that Ninja doesn't know where to look, and with Crewen cutting off that arm of the push, the real execution is now coming in on A.
Oh, it's a lovely ultimate. The timing perfect as Loita is so aware. The utility from the duel.
We've got PCIFIC with the comms for you right now.
Whaley, Omen, and Sova.
Cypher, put a camera back better. I'm gonna walk the market, come. Can you smoke for me? Shadow me market, shadow me market.
I'll smoke. Shadow him, Q. Market, boys. Close left. Nice.
Door close.
I'm stuck here.
Watch me from top here.
Guys, can we go here? Can we go here?
Yeah. Omen cancelled.
Oh my
Vanity.
god, actually, shift into side. Shift into side. 1, 2. Look at me, Euro.
You can TP.
Reveal in 8.
I'll TP and plant, okay?
They saw me here. Yeah.
I'll TP and
Yeah, you
plant.
can.
I can wall across. Walling across for now. I'm gonna recon. I'm staying market though. I'm staying market Q. I have you. Recon in MBK. One mid, I think.
qpert has paranoia.
Maybe
For
tucked.
backside.
Pacific into a post-plant situation where they trail by a man. You've got qpert up in the middle of sight right now, puts a paranoia in their face. Trying to hold this BBL line back, but he's got to do it all by himself, and Lovers Rock cracks the whip for a second. 7 left behind from Market. And with that position. And again, how important the map material is here for them on A. BBL showing they're happy to just invest, but in fact, right behind the toxic orbit, Ninja just full contacting up, no TP. Alorante found not too far behind. And numbers again for this defender's side.
This drone to confirm, but isn't seeing a whole bunch.
Available to them. And there's no info off Waddle's Prowler there either, so still not fully understanding that backline is compromised, and as they do, Loita lights up the feed.
I mean, Loita even gives a chance in that duel. Has to spray and pray to win out, but now 7 has to try and defend against 4.
Playing from the corner, Phantom out, little bait from Lovers Rock, it's not an immediate
And it seems to be that B exec.
Nightfall just cuts across Market, playing in 7 here. Looking for a heads-up fight, but it's Crewen from his corner again, who continues to find success. The time that it's bought has allowed a rotation of Lovers Rock, cutting off the cross with the op as he's now jumping up from CT and misses the shot, in fact. Sees in from Waddle, just confirms where these players are playing from, but can't cut him out of the corner. A quick 1-for-1, leaves Pacific on the back foot with the plant only now coming in.
Look at the retake now.
Cancelled.
Starting to go through Market. Good catch by 7.
Still trying to play on the offensive, but doesn't expect that second player. Loita closing up the net, but Ninja quick on the trade. Spike still not planted. Lovers Rock identified, but the information cold on his position. And so the Yoru creeps ever closer with the op drawn. Ninja backtracking into trouble, and with the flick connecting.
Rock now starting to take that mid-space away from Pacific as the operator just immediately
Back to Pacific, the A is looking a little lighter. Ninja continuing to apply pressure in B main in the meantime, and this is keeping everyone on BBL towards that left-hand side, but in saying that, they haven't really started to take up any more of this A space. It actually looks like they want to split the B site.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the correct decision at all, especially with Rose confirming exact positioning of Pacific. Ninja holding down the main, doesn't get his chance. It goes against him, and that feels like Pacific all over. BBL begin to collapse on the player's top mid. Good scan from Rose, and now Pacific tried to accelerate into B, but it's like accelerate. Crewen though, and we've seen what he can do time and time again. And once again, he's even able to get 7 on the fadeaway, so advantage on the retake.
I mean, by his standards, that is audacious anyway. And now Pacific looking to fight into CT.
Yeah, and Crewen happy to concede this, as well BBL are looking to support him in his move through this one. You've even got Lovers Rock deposited towards main, which Alorante wins out. So there's a little bit of space to work with here for Pacific, and BBL start to come back in. Ninja doesn't even want anything to do with this. Tries to play on Waddle, but it doesn't work out like that. Pacific losing players by the second, but seconds are beginning to tick away. Alorante once again. Going to be a highlight. Can he best Crewen? No. A one-on-one against qpert. A difficult task, but a lobby duel. It's a good shot by Ninja.
Takes the TP.
Yeah, Lovers Rock gone. qpert's still here as well, though, and Rose just gets a clean one. 7 as well, though, and Pacific at this moment in time doing extremely well. Ninja unfortunate not to get one more, but just doesn't realise there's a player on Rubble. And Loita.
And there's no TP here either.
Yeah, so Loita's going to get an easy one here, or it should be. This confirmation. But still advantageous for Pacific.
Straight into the B pivot. Rose to try and defend this. Only 2 HP. Was a whisker away from dying.
Yeah, but it's clean in the front. Loita, though, he's gone. No support. 2v1. Crewen We've seen what he can do on the C site.
Spike
On a
planted.
retake, it's actually 1 versus 1s. It
4 or
seemed
5
like
players if Lovers Rock chooses to take the TP, as there's plenty of noise. The scaling has continued, and Pacific are here at the A site.
yeah, but LaRock is the one
That's the
who's
spike, it's by
towards
itself.
the back of sight, and as you see, Rose from tree. This is where rounds go awry for Pacific. It's falling apart. The seams are being pulled. Alarante's nowhere to be seen. At least Spike recollected.
It's hit the no-scope.
Yeah,
30
and
seconds
Ninja
left.
now needs to get out. TP being used. Alarante now, the real pivot point. He needs to be the danger in which Pacific use.
He ultimately wants to use the element of surprise to get a kill. Unfortunately, uses the molly in blue room, and BBL have a rough idea where he is. They can just flood right back in on this spike plant.
Yeah, and
10
Alarante's
seconds
went
left.
searching in heaven. Spike
Spike
does go down at
one
least.
enemy
Ninja caught
remaining.
out. So Alarante has to give us a 1 versus 4. 7 kills in the past 3 rounds. It's a good return, but it needs to be even better. Lovers Rock still not caught out with this operator. Can't connect, and that's 2 in a row now that he's missed. But Rose managing to get the talisman for Pacific in this map.
Oh, smoke timing is so perfect to bail Crewen out. He can reposition now, but it is a C finish for Pacific.
30
Oh, and
seconds
Rose
left.
finding himself in another corner, but does get cleared. Oh, it's a bit awkward, and Pacific trade out even. Loita can't quite get the spam through the door, so Crewen up on high, playing off this kill trip, and Pacific finally break.
They have no idea.
Crewen up on top, denies the spike, denies the round.
To
Unbelievable.
open it up, as we'll listen into the comms.
Face your
2.
spike down A.
Can we search into the marker?
It's going to take a miracle to turn things around, but Ninja and Alarante have been the ones in the limelight. Ninja gets
Ooh.
things started. Fantastic, in fact. 2 kills. Still 3 targets left to find.
And if they could fight their way onto site, there is a pit to use.
I mean, Rose is cornered here. It's his contact that
One
Lovers Rock
enemy
is reliant upon, and the swing is
Spike
delayed from
down A.
Alarante.
From there, it is like toppling dominoes. qpert no way out.
Yeah. It's an interesting one too, because qpert have been conditioning that fake TP so many times, thinking that maybe this was his
enemy
window to
remaining.
change things up and actually
Spike
stick it.
down A.
The Prowler just confirms there's nobody there, so Crewen has it all to do yet again.
Well, the Terror Trails should tell you exactly where the Cypher is, and 7 makes no mistake about it. I mean, right now, BBL tried to flood back in, and Pacific
player
happy to
standing.
brawl
30
like
seconds
this, and come out the other side of it.
A little more diligent on the clear this time. Rose finding 1 on the way back in. He's been good for clutches, but not this sort of heroics.
No, not a 1 versus 3, especially with the post plant from main. It should be near enough impossible. Oh, entry in towards this A duel. At the same time, BBL, they give all this util and then completely retreat.
It's just a seize, no nade this time as well. And with Lovers Rock left behind, is a proxy war between the 2 operator players here. Rose on that re-clear again, but spots nothing. Lovers Rock, I don't know if he saw anything with the shoulder there. Finally, the horn confirms player presence. But in the meantime, Pacific have split up 2 and 2. They're ready to split through B towards C.
Yeah, you're not going to win that duel against Lovers Rock. LaRock, though, happy to send Beat Pacific packing.
Just a little delayed on some of these fights, really.
Yeah, the activation. Just a little bit off kilter, and Heaven tries to jump up, gets caught out, and Pacific ready to pounce
He's
now.
done that one too many times now.
Yeah, exactly. But Alarante, I thought, would have immediately got the pit down instead. Immediately goes for the fight. That's 3. Oh, lovely
Spike
stuff.
down, C.
Spike down, though, and that's in it. qpert uses that smoke, but look at Lovers Rock. He's in it immediately. He knows what he's up against. Oh, but the
10
timing
seconds
works
left.
against him.
What?
Can't quite deny, but back on the operator. The spike plant does go in, but
Spike planted.
it's all about these duels next.
TP here, but it's just so tight, and
Yeah.
no reason to give him what he wants.
Not at all, but
Oh.
Alarante does, and that
Hang on.
could be the mistake. To the spike defuse, Pacific up to 5, and that was a 3 versus
Free
5.
control has been regained here by BBL now, and the game is up. It is a B execution.
Yeah, the players on B are so aware and so happy to receive any pressure. BBL has it every single time, very quick. The rocket not hitting.
Or more so, finishing the
And there's little to no resistance here on the A side of things. Rose playing around the door, gets caught by the Prowler. Oh, Ninja even able to capitalise on the kill. It's Loita in no man's land, and 2 big kills for Pacific.
Yeah, tempo change, deciding to just fully commit to the A execution off rip here. And moving into a post-plant 5 versus 3. Alorante has the ult to play off of. Everyone on BBL is retaking from the Heaven side.
Issue is Lover's Rock operator completely denied. qpert able to catch off the Cypher of Crewen, who, let's be honest, has missed the mark since the early rounds. Couple of kills, sure, but
Need to be kept under wraps. It's
you would expect this time there is going to be a nade behind it, but Pacific haven't scaled. They're happy to respect this so far. Ninja the one on the line. Oh, it does catch Lover's Rock.
No dimensional drift later into the round. As we said, BBL have been playing to hold these sites a lot of the time. It's only Crewen here this time around.
Playing around his cages once again.
Support arriving.
Yeah, and he needs to stay alive long enough for the support to matter. And 7 will render this round.
Out with, most importantly, Pacific have a load of ults to go off into the next.
Lovely sprayed out by 7.
Even as well,
especially on this A play where so far it seems if Pacific have been getting the better of their opponents recently. Lover's Rock, does he realise the danger that he could possibly be in? Does now, and qpert the one to get the kill. BBL still want to continue to fight, and now having to retreat after the ultimate.
Yeah, but once again, it's these little gaps that Pacific are starting to
as it has been for the time being.
Loita didn't see anything, so actually the rotation is just completely wrong.
Mitch likened Pacific to the mighty Ducks, and it seems as if now, towards the last round of this half, they've found their flying V, but, I mean, there's bodies here to try and deny, but that A site is completely open. 7 there to deny any more rotations. LaRock, the only answer back so far. Alorante now the one to hold on towards this space next to Rubble, as he's under pressure. There's information now being given through Crewen's ultimate. And that should be enough to try and set yourself up right for a 2 versus 4, but you can't give anything away. It's
with a nade in hand, so can definitely help deny this.
Well, the players are out, and 7 has already hit the mark, so is qpert. Lovely nade, and doesn't quite get the kill from it. That's a good response from BBL.
Oh, Waddle can spam this, though. Should find Rose, but the angle is not quite right. Looking at BBL's post plant here, they've got a little bit of time to set this one up. Ninja is that second layer, though, just faking out the door for now.
Remember, has the head hunter. It's 50 to the body, and there was a few players within touching distance.
Look at the damage on BBL. Everyone below that range.
Yeah, I mean, Alorante, good on a pistol round and has been again. Knows where at least one of the players are, and a tap of the spike should be out at least one. They know the omen as well. The last remaining. That's where Waddle's going to feel most pressure.
BBL being given so much respect here by Pacific, wanting to play the numbers game. They are going to give up a post plant, most likely. And that is the risk that they end up taking, and you can see it's a long rotation for Ninja.
Is that a worrying sign, though, giving away a post plant, but giving away these fights? I mean, sure, it still goes Pacific's way. There's upgrades to be had. Loita, though, is on 4 HP.
I don't know if they know about this judge, though, and that could get really scary up close and personal on the spike plant.
Yeah, but
Rose trying to create a crossfire with the platform control.
They'll know about the damage at the very least. I mean, the spam, good. Now Rose with just a stinger up on high. I mean, first
Sola
fight.
birlikte yürüyeyim, ben kapıyı açacağım. Al bombayı sana veriyorum.
Dikkat et.
Bomba attı adam, kıracağım onu.
Kanka bu çocuğu itemedi
Hobbit
büyük ihtimalle.
pikliyor, sorun yok.
Gel.
Kapıyı açtım, prover açacağım Tri'ye.
Gelin Hobbit'e atıyorum bomba at.
Attım.
Tutuyorum. Bir.
Uzaktan atıyor, abis yapalım birlikte.
Pikle.
Sakin.
Pikliyorum. Ya pikledim.
Kapıyı açacağım bir daha.
Bana ne verdim?
Bravo.
Kill.
Akını çıkar.
Koşmamıza gerek yok be.
Tamam koşmuyoruz.
BC'nin
Arkamızda
Pikliyor. Pikliyor.
Sakin.
Tamam sakin.
Sakin,
Buraya çık.
beklesene.
A pikledi beyler. Fate. Side'da sağda. Phantom'um var benim, helal olsun.
Main 55 vurdum.
Terse smoke verdim.
Yok, pikledim.
Pikliyor solda.
Solda. Vur onu.
Tara.
Nice. Tek var bir tane al gel.
solda Utku.
Prover açacağım, buraya C'ye dönsene.
Tamam C'ye dönüyor.
Ha, mutlak C'ye dön.
Chamber B'deydi 55
Starbox'lara
vurdum
dikkat beyler.
Chamber'a.
Starbox'lara dikkat. Lan o alamaz.
Arka.
Arkayı vur.
Nice.
C koşma, sakin.
Tamam koşamıyorum.
Silahını alalım onu.
Kurgu.
Chamber B'deydi 55.
A yürüyelim. A cross koş.
Ernoz önden yürüsene, bir canım var.
Gel,
Ernoz'u
yürüyorum.
bekleyin.
Tamam.
İkledim. Yürüyorum A'ya, gel soluma dikkat edin. Yürüyorum full.
Space ver biraz.
Space
Space ver
kapat.
Ernoz.
Tamam
Space kapat.
beklerim.
30 seconds left.
Biliyorum seninle.
Chamber outlaw'da 55 vurdum tekrar diyorum.
Gelin soldan yürüyorum sayda.
Tabii olabilir tabii.
Pikledim.
Bir önden yürüyorum gel.
Pikledim.
20
Bir
saniye.
yere açacağım.
At.
Bekle.
At Pexa'da
Attım.
gidiyorum.
Bombayı kapalı, kurtiriyi boş.
Kapıya drop alır.
Ben dikkat ederiz, drop olur.
Bakıyor abi.
Heaven'a varmayı
10
verdik.
seconds
Tamam.
left.
Main easy gap, main.
Adamın borusu var mı?
Benim bir-
One tree, just fighting.
They're keeping heaven. I'm running too.
Not run to him, bro.
Fade still one
I'm
HP.
Blind and swing that side.
Go together tree, go together tree.
Paranoia, wait, no.
Oh wait, chill.
I'm gonna paranoia everything, okay? You just trade me. 1, 2.
You open 3.
You're alone, Q.
Fade is 1 HP.
Hold my tree.
Yeah, I have it.
1 is minus 7.
Player
Backside.
standing.
He's 1 HP, 1 HP.
A side of the map. So, I mean, you've seen the dimensional drift, you've seen the TP coming out, and well, qpert knows exactly where everybody is, looking to play a little bit more respectful and
Yeah.
not giving any picks away.
Thinking about Seven, Showstopper coming back into this retake,
Spike
but actually Larok and Rose as well, as I said. Either of those find a kill in defense and immediately have a way to shut down this retake.
This retake hangs on a knife's edge. BBL need to be very diligent as they look to try and capitalise on Ninja, but maybe an extension too far, or perhaps key real estate in which to work. Here comes the showstopper back in. Larok gone. That ultimate not available now to BBL should it come online. PCIFIC start to overwhelm, win the duels, but Loita activates at the right time, but not.
Round, but Pacific have maintained distance between the sides, and it's just a team effort here,
One enemy remaining.
heading back into BBL.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's going to cost you a learning experience, perhaps, because the neural theft as well. And I mean, even the showstopper off the back of it, qpert caught in no man's land. PCIFIC have let this round slide. Always good to find one kill, get it off, and then Rose is good to call
The
his.
whole way across the map. Alorante left behind on B, maybe Waddle coming in here to support with his ult. He's going to be late, and actually, yeah, it's a full concession here from Pacific. qpert maybe trying to TP past the ult, but has to respect this.
Oh, but I mean, the BBL players have no respect for PCIFIC as they fight into CT and get the advantage.
Yeah, excellent duel there into that unmarked space, and so Pacific now have a decision to make. It's a 3 versus 4 retake if they want it. Waddle's going to invest the ultimate. They're going for this.
Yeah, they're going to send it forward. The thing is do they clear
Oh.
Loita? They do now. And Lovers Rock and Rose fight towards backside. Still alive somehow, but finally the spam hits.
Yeah, 2-on-2.
Yeah, got to note though, Lovers Rock low, and he's coming from Waterfall. Do you consider this Pacific? Because that's the real thing that the round is going to hinge on, finally seen, and that's probably going to play in Crewen. No, Ninja has given things up. Happy to concede the round to their opponents within 3. Things start to get worrying for Pacific.
As you said, really hangs in the balance here.
And well, Lovers Rock is starting to scale towards 8. Oh, Ninja using this wall against, and none of the bullets have hit. The players run elsewhere. Ninja unlucky not to get more than one. But as they start to pivot towards B, Waddle is here. Good sees. Time getting low, but that haunt huge from Rose. It stops anyone else from Pacific getting out. This, a satchel just hits at the wrong time. BBL into post.
Yeah, first one missed a moment too late. Not sure if it was broken there, but into the retake. Not the best of tools for Pacific to try and play off. Prowler, Paranoia.
Yeah.
But nothing for BBL. So they're looking for heads-up gunfights, and you can see the group now merging into Blue Room, setting up this crossfire.
Pacific was worried about stairs being pushed after what BBL had done on A, but now it's just full focus on this B retake, and there's bodies in main. That's going to be an issue as Ninja grabs the attention from heaven. BBL have to try and defend this, but it's up to Crewen once again. The spam not
Allows the
good.
rotation to take place. There is going to be a Yoru ult here, but who else on BBL can join up with Lovers Rock? He's not seen anyone either.
No, Ninja managing to dodge all of it. A flashback in and Alorante caught out. Advantage once again to BBL, and it just compounds. Waddle trying to fight back in. Damage is good. A pop and swing, but not anything to convert from. qpert thrown in the towel.
Scoreline very similar to this. Defend A. And look at this disrespect from qpert searching out the other side of the smoke. Only one shot down for Waddle, leaves his captain behind with a lot of work to do. Move off of this contact in blue room and fight it with the tour de force. It is very heavily reliant on him though now that Alorante started to drift.
Feels like it's all on him.
Yeah. So Ninja's got to play these angles right. Doesn't want to walk back into trouble. Deals some damage onto Crewen. He's low, but still yet to be removed from the round. Lovers Rock looks the opposite way to drop the TP and gets caught by Alorante, pushed up into spawn. So now BBL cornered.
Yeah, that they are. And you can see Pacific once again grouping up, taking their time. They've done this B retake before.
Actually, with that cam into Waterfall by Crewen, it's just unlocked a little bit of extra space here for BBL to move into. You can see a much stronger angle to hold the heaven push. Loita walking away with 3, and it's all come apart. Ninja not able to find the first of the kills as Larocque drops back into cover. This duo have been almost impossible to get past. Ninja's found the first, needs the second clean. Damage onto Loita. Is there time? Yes, Pacific picking. Longer he should stick around, finds a way out of wine, and with Ninja trying to push in from short, has managed to find the kill. Net at his feet, can't get rid of it, leaving 2 players behind.
I think Ninja was a big component of why these pistol rounds have gone so well, but 7 looks to be the next component as that spike goes down, and Alorante maybe a win up the sleeve, an ace up the sleeve as he comes up in towards heaven. Crewen already out there though and noted. Alorante activate.
Run it back, immediate priority from BBL to take main space.
Yeah, that they are.
The chamber TP to just bait out the audio on that deadlock trap.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, you're already seeing the net being used. Larocque punishing Ninja, trying to get back out on this angle. Bonus just at the end of that second round.
Wait, let me chuck out the stuff.
Listen, let me break everything, please.
Hey, Walt.
I got spammed.
Yeah, bomb. Get us back together. 3, 2, 1.
Use the Phoenix. Can you ult?
Ready? I'm gonna ult over the big stuff. Ready?
Yeah, then that.
They smoke, they lobby
That's
first.
like,
It's passive.
Seems like retake.
I have it. I have it.
Smoke, on top of the smoke. One side.
30
on this
seconds
right.
left.
Done on me, yeah, boys.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna flash this.
he's
Let's go for it. Come for it. Quick.
20 seconds.
Garden.
Gen. Gotta move.
Hang on.
Heaven. 2 heaven.
Last player standing.
And 1 short, I think.
10 seconds left.
They took up.
Andy. All good. Listen.
Drop.
Yeah, he's ahead of this orb, so...
Yeah, he's got a chance to punish and does so again.
But here, it's just standard Yoru play, right? You have the TP up.
At the same time, BBL have sent pings towards this CT spawn, and they should know as Larocque checks and is successful in doing so. That net out, caught with his hands on the utility. And it's still a 3 versus 2 on site. Still not willing to give away any information, finally doing. This should be when we see Alorante activate.
Just biding his time, though, making sure that BBL aren't getting proactive themselves and trying to retake the main space. This is a really nice smoke from qpert to let him walk out either side.
Doesn't take that opportunity.
30 seconds
Instead,
left.
the players on Heaven start to scale. So there's a decision to be made. Do you watch the smoke or do you react to the Heaven pressure? And well, the answer is you wait for the player in main. Oh my!
BBL get an idea of what this looks like, and the B execution starts to scale as a group.
This plays well. Not finding much off the back of it. Crewen, this is going to be a difficult clear, and it's even going to net him a kill. Crewen once again doing more and delivering more than he was expected to. Pacific still get out. That spike on the ground. Lovers Rock is even going to get put under pressure by the Hunter's Fury. And he's ready for the next player to send his way. Alorante wins that duel. Head found. Spike can go down.
You're looking at it still being in the open here. There are no bodies on site for Pacific. They won't have much time to set up post, and Larocque has an ult. Any chance he's going to try and find the spike here? If he does, the round is over. He won't! For an entry on the other side of the map when this wall drops.
Oh, unfortunately. I mean, you're up against level. Pacific should have an idea about this.
So shock dart for close, but with a bounce on it, it's not going to break the Sonic sensor. Lovers Rock stays on the line here and just fires straight through the fire. Finds 7 on the other side. Only 3 players left on the Pacific side, and Lovers Rock is just cutting through them as if they weren't even there. Alorante again tying down 2 players from short this time.
LaRock has such a good understanding of the agent that he's on. I mean, also the fact he's able to change his positioning, not get caught out. Rose denying 7 any entry. And you can see, I'm so ready for the next fight. BBL, I mean, every single time.
Put that in layman's terms, it's
10
like, what,
seconds left.
40% win rate, I think you were saying to me earlier, on
One enemy remaining.
both halves for them, right?
Aiming.
He's going to very soon be able to take this timing. And look, as soon as Lovers Rock finds that there's a duel there in Arch, Loita actually thinks better of it. Cancels it out and just keeps them blockaded, boxed in here. No reason to overstep, especially with that Phoenix ult just fired into the mix as well.
Spike down mid.
Rose just sending them packing, and now Loita finally arrives at the scene, and it should be a 2K for him. qpert in the corner adjusts quick enough. Actually, it is down to a 2 versus 3, but with the ult denied, qpert's still out on A.
10
Alarante's
seconds
on
left.
B. This is such a messy round,
Last player
Cairo. I
standing.
really don't know what to say. Pacific are all over the place.
Ace.
Barely enough time.
I mean, Gentlemates missed the mark in that second round. Could that have been closer? I mean, they started to come back into it on the attack, but missed the mark there as well. It was a thrifty that was the undoing of them. Is Ninja the undoing here as he's found a kill towards the B side, and Crewen's asking, in fact screaming for support as this execution starts to scale quicker, finding the pace, finding the kills. Pacific, oh, they've not even accounted for where the side was playing with. Then finally Alorante grabs him, and this Hunter's Fury has even grabbed one of the players from Market. Ninja played in, LaRock.
Yes. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No way.
Let's go! We got him, baby! Good luck in the game today.
Just puts it out of reach.
Yeah, that's if they can find it. And already Crewen has found qpert set up by the drone. I mean, Lovers Rock is jumping about through Market. This is easy. And I hate to describe it in that way because I've got a lot of love for some of the players on Pacific, but BBL just look unbelievable on Ascent. No one yet to really challenge him. No one yet to show us the answer to defeat this. Ninja, I mean, he's chasing shadows at this.
Yarım. Sakin. Abi yapsana sayda birbirinden sonra. Sağlı yap. Sağlı yap. Sağlı yap.
GT kanka.
Cancel.
Başa dikkat.
Cancel. Tamam maçtan
Markete
gitsenize.
gelsenize, markete gelin.
Maçtan gitsenize.
Geliyorum markete. Bekle Crewen. Değil. Ettim.
Ben attım TP'yi.
Gelin. Daha bakıyorum.
GT pick.
Mid. Bir mid. Bir vuralım.
Drone açtı. Boş.
Nerede?
Öldü mü?
Aşağıda koşuyormuş gibi yapıyorum.
Koş. Koş.
A boş. Omen de orada.
A koş. Utku. Sayda al heaven'dan çıkacaklar.
Tamam.
Ha, bol var mı şorta?
Var.
At.
Arkamıza aç.
Omen geldi beyler. Geldi heaven'a. Site olur.
Kapıyı kapama.
Yapamıyorum. Site diyor.
Yanlış duyulmuş olabilirim. Side.
Evet.
Side. 80 vurdum. Green
Gel.
box.
Körüm.
Bir heaven.
Rical Omen.
Heaven. Hoş.
Aldım kan.
Aldın kan.
Standing.
Yakınlardır oğlum. 5 mermi.
Arkaya dikkat et. Geçen arka geldiler.
2 kan. 5 mermi.
It's a 1 versus 4 for LaRock to try and clutch from, but it's 5 bullets.
Oh, both netted.
Yeah, this could be an issue,
30
but
seconds left.
LaRock decides against it. Still 2 sonic sensors, so can start to bunker up, but I mean instead tries to get this duel. Finally the reload off, so this one a little bit more doable. Pacific waiting for that spike to go in, giving nothing away.
Has the sensor for the drop into Gen, but he stood on top of it, LaRock.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Doesn't get caught by the info dart, but does get seen by both players. So has to try and win out, but all possibilities. But this, oh, Waddle has a good idea and manages to dodge the ultimate.
Seven floods back through with his own wall. That's really nicely played. You can see Pacific here with a deep bunker. 2 players in boathouse. qpert arriving late.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure about this wall either, but we'll see how this goes on as the players still scale. That info dart huge, and well, both players seen getting spammed up in BBL. But execute near enough perfect, let's be honest. You set the hat on top and either or. Puts in a
into Ninja.
He's ready.
There's one. Yeah, he's only going to settle for one. It's a nice kill.
Needs to be careful though, because there's still more bodies on the other side of this, and tries to play in front of the dart, gets punished for it, and oh, we're back to 4 on 4. Oh no, Lovers Rock somehow still alive.
Now Alorante left behind on A. Bit of an awkward wall that BBL have to push through.
Yeah, have to try and play around it. Alorante, though, the paranoia doesn't hit. This is going to be an issue. As the, Rose just manages to fight back. Ken, the players are sent forward. qpert, it's like a WWE wrestler coming off the top rope. Oh, BBL, they're ready to deny this. Spike on the ground. Alorante looking to try and win this here and now. Waddle once again from Jay.
These next couple of rounds will decide that.
Same set piece, same opening, but different result. Oh, 7! Two big ones. The A site, though, the skill still continues.
Yeah, and Alorante is looking to backfill this quickly. qpert on the TP, pretty fast as well. Crewen is detached, and actually Alorante is going to stop Rose dead in his tracks.
Remember, BBL still have timeout, so should this go wrong, you're probably going to see Keys interruptions.
Ooh, Crewen.
Could be the one to win the round. That net. He doesn't see qpert. This is going to be a disaster. LaRock has considered this area safe, and it's not. Alorante at least caught, and well, there's no ultimate to prop this round upon, so qpert tries to play around the wall and decides to dip out.
Yeah, Crewen still has to recollect the spike here. Waddle is with him. They've immediately made the decision to wrap back around and go from main. There's a dart, a paranoia, but these are all tools that you're not hoping to have to use. It's the element of surprise.
Crewen should start to anticipate this, and does. The smoke going, blooming, and Will sees the dart now as well. So a 2 versus 1, he has to try and dice up, and he plays around dice, but...
The ult out to try and open some of these rounds, and he is going to cut off the supply line of qpert in short. No, he gets in front. Oh no!
And he gives it away. That's a rifle to be picked up. PCIFIC, there's no way that this is the one feather that breaks the camel's back. Back in, you've got to try and deal with upgrades, players, and key points. Levels drop, caught, and well, even ultimates now starting to be thrown into the mix.
Still a gun advantage here for PCIFIC in the retake, though. It is Rose that rips the Hunter's Fury, doesn't find any tags.
PCIFIC now have to try and fight into a 3 versus 5, and the utilities seem pretty good so far by BBL. That's 1v1, pretty huge. Waddle can't give it away, and doesn't. That's all the players now in hell, and 7 has made them pay. Alorante as well. Now they know where Rose is. Players low, and Rose can't quite clutch up, but the time not there. A frustrating loss in the end for PCIFIC, and BBL have that point.
And it's that sort of maturity that we've been expecting from the team throughout the year, since that Santiago run sent them to a 5th, 6th finish. Lovers Rock creating some pressure on A, the Yoru doing its job diligently as there's a TP away, and Rose again holding the torch, and the rest of BBL following, falling in line towards a B-site plant, which should wrap this one up.
It feels like that is the case. The steps even being held by Lovers Rock. He'll cut off PCIFIC. Cut off the supply lines, at least try his best, but has managed to leave Ninja alive for just a moment, but it's just only a moment has it in the end.
And again, it's fleeting, as you say. PCIFIC slipping away at the death, the decider, as has been the case in this group stage. They will end it with